They say temptation doesn't destroy you all at once. It comes quietly, disguised as nostalgia. For Emily Turner, that temptation came wrapped in laughter, old music, and the smile of a man she hadn't seen in 15 years. It was supposed to be just a reunion night, but that one night cost her everything she loved. Emily Turner lived in Seattle with her husband, Ryan, an architect with calm eyes and steady hands. They had built a peaceful life together, a little house near Green Lake, a dog named Milo, a love that had grown routine but safe. Ryan adored her. He often left her small notes on the fridge. "You're my reason for every late night at work." But Emily had started to feel invisible. Her days blurred into the same pattern: work, dinner, dishes, silence. Ryan's projects kept him away, and that quiet, the kind that stretches between two people who once couldn't stop talking, began to ache. Then one evening, an email arrived. "Lakewood High, class of 2008 reunion. RSVP now." Emily smiled softly. "Wow, 15 years." Ryan looked up from his laptop. "You should go. Catch up with your friends. You deserve a night off." The event was at a cozy lakeside resort just outside the city. Warm lights, laughter, the smell of champagne and rain in the air. Old classmates greeted each other like family. There were hugs, awkward smiles, endless stories about remember when. Emily felt like she had stepped into a memory, carefree, young, happy. And then she saw him. Ethan Cole, her high school crush. Tall, confident, same sharp jawline, now with a little gray that made him even more charming. He spotted her instantly. "Emily Turner." "You've got to be kidding me," she laughed. "Ethan Cole, you still remember me?" "Are you kidding? You were the one that used to destroy me in debate class." They started talking. One drink turned into another, and soon they were sitting outside by the fire pit, the music echoing softly behind them. Ethan asked about her life, her job, her husband, her dreams. Emily talked honestly. "Ryan's great. He really is. I don't know. I feel like I've forgotten who I used to be." Ethan nodded slowly. "You always had that spark, Emily. You were the girl everyone believed in, even me." That line hit deep. It had been years since anyone made her feel seen. The night grew colder. Ethan offered his jacket. Their hands brushed, and in that moment, between guilt and longing, she felt something she hadn't felt in years: attention. When the DJ played their old prom song, Ethan smiled. "Come on, one dance." For old time's sake, the dance led to a kiss, and the kiss led to a decision she would regret forever. Emily woke up in Ethan's hotel room, sunlight cutting through half-closed curtains. Her head spun with guilt. She dressed quietly, heart pounding, and slipped out the door without a word. At home, Ryan was cooking breakfast. "Morning, sunshine. How was the reunion?" "Good, just tiring." He smiled, kissed her forehead, and handed her coffee. The kindness broke her inside. Days passed. She tried to forget, to move on. But guilt doesn't fade. It festers. Every "I love you" from Ryan now felt like a knife. Every time he said, "You okay?" she wanted to confess, but couldn't. A week later, Ryan came home excited. "You won't believe this. I landed a new client today. Real estate guy, big money. Name's Ethan Cole." The cup in Emily's hand slipped. "Who?" "Ethan Cole. Said he went to Lakewood High, too." "Small world, huh?" Her heart sank. A few days later, Ethan came for dinner. Ryan had no idea. When he opened the door, both men smiled. But Ethan froze when he saw Emily standing behind her husband. "Ethan, this is my wife, Emily." "Yeah, we actually know each other." Dinner was awkward. Emily barely spoke. Ethan avoided her eyes. Ryan laughed, trying to keep the mood light, unaware his entire life was hanging by a thread. That night, Ryan couldn't sleep. Something felt off. He went through Emily's phone, something he'd never done before, and there it was. Messages, old texts from Ethan. "Last night shouldn't have happened, but I can't stop thinking about you." Ryan stared at the screen in disbelief. The woman he trusted with his whole life had betrayed him. He waited until morning. Emily walked into the kitchen. Ryan was sitting silently, holding her phone. "How long?" he asked. Her knees went weak. "Ryan, please." "I made a mistake." "Was it before or after you invited him for dinner?" Silence, tears. She tried to reach him, but he stepped back. "I could forgive a lot of things, Emily, but not lying to my face." He packed his bag and left. No yelling, no goodbye. Just heartbreak. Weeks passed. Emily called, texted, sent letters. No response. Ryan moved to another city, started a new life. Ethan sold his property and left town too. Now Emily lives alone. Same apartment, same memories, same guilt. Every night she sits by the window, watching the streetlights flicker, wondering if that one night was worth the lifetime of emptiness that followed. Temptation doesn't come wearing a warning. It comes as a moment, a fleeting spark that feels harmless, till it burns everything you love fade out. The reunion night, based on true events. Sometimes one night is all it takes to lose forever.